Good morning, everyone. This is my commentary to this week's lecture number 14. And in this lecture, we cover a case study. And I wanted to do this basically to show how modeling can actually be used in a decision-making policy framework. So instead of focusing on the model development, on the structure and the equations and all these things, I actually focus on how the model was used, how it was conceived, and the results and some discussion. The case study that we covered is the water resources management in South Florida, and that's a case that I've been involved for a few years now. And what's particularly interesting about this case study is that we actually developed the modeling tool in concert with a number of stakeholders and organizations. So the actual model development exercise was done in situ, and it was also done, with the cooperation and the buy-in from different entities, and that made the exercise in itself very valuable, and also made the experience a lot more rich in the sense that you're able to understand how different people and from different organizations and different disciplines think about a part of a problem, and the role of you as modelers to bring it all together and to try to make sense of these different interactions, and also then feedback to these different users as to how these different interactions produce these results that most times are not totally intuitive. So it was really a rich exercise, and I hope you enjoy the lecture and the results, and read a little bit more about the paper. I think and this case study also reflects a lot of how I see system dynamics moving ahead, system dynamics modeling moving ahead in decision making. This co-development of modeling tools with users is something that we've started to see in other disciplines as well, but it is particularly important when policy making, decision making exercises are being done. So I encourage you to take a good look at this and to see how the model was structured. I basically showed very briefly the model itself for a couple of reasons. I think the first one is that it was developed in another platform, Stella, that's not covered in this class, and I mean, that's nothing wrong with it, but I do point out some of the things that Stella has in common with Vensim, and also some that don't. I think the second reason is that I'm actually trying to port this South Florida model onto Vensim for further development, because I've liked the Vensim interface quite a bit more. So I hope you enjoy that piece, and I hope that you find the case study interesting. With that said, have a good week, enjoy this lecture, and I'll see you next time. Take care.